¿Cómo están? How are you, everyone? So, welcome to another Facebook Live, YouTube Live, or wherever you are watching this. Remember to follow us in all our social media because, yes, that means that we have a lot of social media, as I already mentioned. We have YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, we have Twitter, we have Pinterest, YouTube. I already said that. I don't know. We have a lot of platforms already. Yes. So we have a lot of social media you can follow with us. And of course, you can learn whatever you can imagine actually. So if you enter to our YouTube channel, you are going to find out a lot of things you can learn. So let me show you. Imagine that you are interested in learning a, I don't know, certain topic that you are already learning Spanish and you are like, oh my God, this time I have to practice this, but I don't understand it. Well, check our YouTube because probably we might have it. So yeah, that's a really useful tool. Remember, YouTube is a useful tool, really, okay? So if you enter to our YouTube, Spoken Learning, yes, you're going to find us here. We have, of course, in here it doesn't look like we have a lot of things, but look at this. We have almost 700 videos. If not, probably we have more already with all the lives we do. So yes, you can find about anything you can imagine, okay? So yes, of course, imagine that you are trying to reinforce your I don't know, some adjectives to describe yourself. Well, you probably are going to find out that. Probably like in here, if you want to, I don't know, a lot of things. If you want to reinforce something, you can look for the topic and you will find it. So, for example, this is one topic that is really not hard, but a little bit difficult for a lot of students. So imagine you are like, oh my God, what is the difference between por and para? Well, you're going to look and find out this video, yes, and you watch it. Or probably you are like, oh, I need to check prepositions. Well, it's going to find out in here. And whatever topic you can imagine. So let's look for adjetivos. Adjetivos. So we have this bar that is really useful. Yes, yes, yes. So if you see, you're going to be able to look for any kind of topic you can imagine. So let's say adjetivos, as I was typing. Adjetivos. Oh my God. The correct way, of course. Boom. It's going to create a lot of adjectives you can use. Adjetivos is in here, adjetivos que funcionan como adjetivos, pronombres interrogativos, adjetivos de personalidad again, reglas de los adjetivos. So this is super important. These rules for adjectives actually. Pronombres y adjetivos interrogativos, difference between these two, more adjectives, descriptions, well, a lot of things. So we have a lot of options for that. Verbos. Let's look for verbos. Uf, and here we have verbos. ¿Cuándo usamos los verbos ser y estar? When we use ser y estar. Verbos irregulares en pretérito. In certain tenses. That's cool. Verbos con cambios vocálicos. Poof, this is another topic that I probably I might imagine that you are interested in. So, verbos con cambios vocálicos. El verbo in general. What else you are going to be able to look for? Pretérito y verbos regulares, conjugación del verbo ser, el verbo ser, perífrasis verbales, that's also another interesting topic. Well, you have a lot of that in there. Participios are interesting. So any kind of things you can imagine, you can look for in our gallery and boom, you're going to find out whatever you can imagine. This is live right now, so this is me telling you what about our videos. But well, our today topic, as you might see, it's going to be about past tense, okay? Simple past, okay? Because in Spanish we have two types of past. And the one that we are going to check right now is the simple past, that in Spanish it's called pretérito indefinido. Okay? So, how are we going to check or well to change our verbs into pretérito indefinido, well, first of all, those verbs that finish in are going to be changed for haste, o, amos, aron. Okay? So, for example, verbo amar, that means to love, it's going to be in present, yo amo, but in past tense, yo amé. Present, tú amas. Past, tú amaste. Él ama, presente, yo amo. Okay? Amamos, amamos. This is funny because this is going to keep the same. Aman, amaron. Now for endings. For example, this verb that we love, comer, to eat. En presente, it's going to be como. But in past tense, we are going to change this for this ending. So en pasado, comí, iste, yo, imos, hieron. Okay? So, como, comí, comes, comiste, come, comió, comemos, comimos, comen, comieron. So those are our changes. And for verbos that finish in ir, viví. So in this case, for example, iste, yo, imos, hieron. So vivir, to live, I live, I lived. So yo vivo, yo viví. Tú vives, tú viviste. Él, ella, vive, vivió. Nosotros vivimos, en pretérito, ustedes vivieron. Vivimos, vivieron. Okay? So, again, nosotros form is going to keep the same. Imos, imos. And here is the only one that is going to change. The ending, but it's imos. And amos, amos. That's a fun fact. Okay, so those are our endings. Those in blue are our endings for the past tense, simple past tense in Spanish. Okay, then, for example, we can practice with contar, hablar, bailar, beber, perder, volver, sentir, salir, abrir. What does that mean? ¿Qué significan esos verbos? Contar, to count. Hablar, to talk. Bailar, to dance. Beber, to drink. Perder, to lose. Volver, to come back. Sentir, to feel. Salir, to go out. Abrir, to open. Okay? So, as exercise, you try to do it by yourself. So, let's see how it goes. Then, of course, we have irregular verbs. Why not? We love irregular verbs here, right? Okay, no. But you know that this is something that you need to learn, of course. It's something that with the practice you are going to be improving. But the irregular verbs, we cannot do anything for them but learning them. So, tener, tuve, tuviste, tuvo, tuvimos, tuvisteis, tuvieron. Remember, we don't use this actually, but anyways. At least not in here in Mexico, right? You know that already. Verbo ser, yo fui, tú fuiste, él fue, nosotros fuimos, ustedes y ellos fueron. Fun fact, verbo ser y verbo ir are going to be the same in past tense. Oh my God. Well, at least that removes one verb from the list, right? So, to go and to be are going to have the same conjugations. Verbo hacer. Yo hice, tú hiciste, él hizo, nosotros hicimos, ellos, ustedes hicieron. This is a super weird change. What about this? This is super irregular. Some verbs, you know, that have at least the first person different. But, well, in this case, there are going to be also verbs that all the verb is irregular. Some part is irregular for some others, but in this case, this one, for example, is completely regular. Oír, to hear. Yo oí, tú oíste, él oyó, nosotros oímos, ellos, ustedes oyeron. So yeah, the changes are completely regular. So practice them so you can use them in a sentence. So for example, yo oí un ruido en mi dormitorio. So I hear a noise in my bedroom. Yeah, why not? What about this? Decir. Decir. Yo dije, tú dijiste, él dijo, nosotros dijimos, ellos, ustedes dijeron. Verbo estar, that is one of our most common verbs. Yo estuve, tú estuviste, él estuvo, nosotros estuvimos, ellos estuvieron. Verbo jugar, yo jugué, tú jugaste, él jugó, nosotros jugamos, ellos, ustedes jugaron. Now try to make sentence with those verbs now that you have them. Basic things. For example, let's say, yo viví en México. I lived in México. I ate, yo comí pizza. Yo amé a Freddie Mercury. I don't know, whatever came out to your mind, you can use it. But try to make some sentence. So in this case, if you already did this, you can say, yo bebí agua. Yo hablé con mi mamá. Yo fui delgada. O verbo ir. Yo fui al cine. Okay. Yo hice la tarea. Yo dije, hola. Yo estuve en la casa de mis papás. I was at my parents'. Yo estuve en la casa de mis papás. ¿Ok? O yo jugué videojuegos. ¿Ok? So in there you have a lot of options you can use to practice your past tense. ¿Ok? Next time I'm going to teach you these temporary markers so you can use them, of course, to make your sentence richer in content. ¿Ok? Well, that will be everything for today. Remember that we provide private lessons and we teach children and adults starting 5 years old and up. What you have to do? Just call or text us at 832-413-3166 to schedule your private lesson. And I would love to say that right now you can listen to us at the radio. So yeah, we are at the radio. So if you want to know about spoken learning and listen our CEO talking about us, you can listen to Masala Radio. We are going to be in there with some ads that you are going to be able to listen about our classes. So that's super exciting. Yes. I hope if you listen to the radio and watch this YouTube video, it will be awesome. Leave it in the comments below. Thank you very much for watching, and I will be seeing you in another time. Remember, I am Misana, and adios.